I woke up to an empty bank account and the sound of my own heartbeat in my ears. $29,000. Gone. Vanished in one night because my 12-year-old nephew thought popcorn was a personality trait. And the person who handed him the loaded gun? My little sister, Claire. She smiled while she did it. That smile is still burning behind my eyes. My name is Ethan. 35. Corporate litigator. The guy who never forgets a birthday, who keeps spare chargers in the glove box, who answers the phone at 3 a.m. when the pipes burst. I was raised to be the safety net. Mom called me our rock. Dad called me the responsible one. Claire? They called her the light of the house. Same house. Different currencies. I learned early that love came in favors. I paid in cash, time, silence. She paid in sparkle and tears. Guess whose currency always won? Last Friday night I stood under the stadium lights, coat collar up against the wind, watching our old high school play the rivalry game like nothing had changed since we were kids. Claire's son, Mason, came sprinting over, cheeks red from cold, eyes shining like Christmas had already arrived. Uncle E. I just bought popcorn with your card. Aunt Claire said it was cool. He waved her phone like a trophy. I felt the first crack inside my chest, small, almost polite. I forced a laugh, handed him a crumpled 10 from my pocket. Get yourself a hot chocolate too, champ. He bolted. I stared at the field and pretended I didn't already know what was coming. Halftime. My phone started screaming. Notification after notification. Apple Pay. Apple Pay. Apple Pay. Popcorn $1,200 gaming laptop $11,000 television courtside tickets some limited edition sneakers that cost more than my first car. I stood there under the buzzing lights while the marching band played our fight song and I felt the ground tilt. Claire found me by the fence, arms full of nachos, smile wide as stadium lights. Relax, E. It's basically Christmas. I told Mason it was Santa's card. He's a kid. Let him be happy. She actually winked. Winked. I swallowed the taste of metal. Merry Christmas, Claire, I said, and the words tasted like poison. I didn't sleep. At 2:17 a.m. I opened the banking app and watched the numbers bleed. $29,412.73. Every charge stamped with her iPhone's name, Claire Bear. Cute emoji. Real money. At 2:31 a.m. I froze every card, every linked account, every digital thread that connected my life to theirs. At 7:02 a.m. my phone exploded. Mom. Dad. Claire. Mason's school iPad somehow. Then Claire herself, voice cracking like cheap glass. Ethan, what did you do? The TV guy is here and nothing works. Mason's crying. I let it ring twice. Picked up. Good morning, I said. Silence. Then a scream in the background that sounded exactly like the little girl who once stole my college fund for concert tickets and called it borrowing. Mom got on the line. No hello. Just verdict. Your sister says you cut her off. In front of the delivery men. Do you know how that looks? She used my card without asking, Mom. $29,000. She was going to pay you back. With what? Good intentions. She has a child, Ethan. You have a corner office. I closed my eyes. I could still smell the concession stand grease clinging to my coat. Being a lawyer doesn't make me a charity, I said. Claire snatched the phone. Voice syrupy, then sharp. Mason thought it was okay. I saved your card from last time we got pizza. It just autofilled. Stop being dramatic. Dramatic. That word again. The one they used when I asked for the $8,000 back she borrowed for rent. The one they used when I said no to co-signing her third car. And then the mini secret slipped out, quiet as a knife sliding between ribs. She whispered it like it was nothing. Anyway, it's not even all for Mason. Some of it was, for me. Surprise trip. I've been so stressed. The line went dead quiet. A trip. She drained me for a vacation and wrapped it in her son's smile. I hung up. Stared at the ceiling until the fan blurred. That wasn't the worst of it. Not even close. The next days were war by text. Mom, you're breaking your father's heart. Dad, son, family helps family. Claire, Mason has the flu and we can't buy medicine because you froze everything. I drove the medicine over myself. Walked into the apartment and there it was, the 85-inch TV still in its box, my name on the shipping label like a brand. Claire folded her arms. We're keeping it. You basically gifted it. I laughed. Couldn't help it. The sound scared even me. I tapped the box. Return it, Claire. Or I file fraud. Your choice. Her eyes went wide, then narrow. You wouldn't dare embarrass us like that. Try me. Monday lunch, Dad showed up outside my building with a sandwich in the face of a man carrying his own coffin. Don't go nuclear, Ethan. I'm not the one who dropped the bomb. He sighed so hard his shoulders folded. She made a mistake. $29,000 isn't a mistake, Dad. It's a felony with a bow on it. He looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. Then quietly, when did you get so hard? I wanted to scream, the day you taught me my worth was measured in what I could give away. Thursday night. Dad's birthday dinner. Italian place, fake candles, forced smiles. Claire wore forgiveness like cheap perfume. Halfway through the lasagna she set her fork down and smiled at the table. So, did you unfreeze everything yet? No. The air changed. She leaned in, voice dripping sugar. Come on, eat, don't ruin Dad's birthday. Mom kicked me under the table. I slid an envelope across the red checkered cloth. Inside, a single page. My boundaries. My line in the sand. Effective immediately. No more shared cards. No more, just this once. Emergencies only, real ones, and only if I say yes. Any further unauthorized use and I go to the police. I love you. Goodbye. Claire read it. Lip curled. You're seriously doing this? Over popcorn. I looked at Mason, who was sneaking glances at me like I might explode. Order the lava cake, bud, I told him. You didn't do anything wrong. He did. Grinned like Christmas came early after all. 9:07 p.m. My phone lit up with a crowdfunding link. Claire had posted. Photo of Mason in pajamas, eyes big and sad, the TV box artfully in the background. Caption. When family has millions but won't help a sick little boy have Christmas, please help us reach $35,000. 35 now. Inflation, I guess. By midnight they'd hit the goal. Strangers called me a monster in the comments. I sat on my kitchen floor at 2 a.m. and wrote one email. To Mom. To Dad. To Claire. Subject line, last chance. Body, return the items. Close the campaign. Or Monday morning I file the police report and attach every screenshot, every text, every Santa's card message. Love, Ethan. Sent. Friday. Silence. Then a knock at 7:12 p.m. Dad again. Alone. He looked 10 years older. He didn't sit. Just handed me an envelope. Inside, a cashier's check for $29,412.73. And a note in Claire's handwriting. We sold the TV. Kept the tickets. You win. Happy now. Dad's voice cracked. She's your sister. I looked him dead in the eye. And I'm your son. When do I get to matter too? He had no answer. He hugged me like he was scared I'd disappear. I let him. The twist, the one that still keeps me up nights, came 2 weeks later. A letter. Handwritten. From Mason. Dear Uncle Ethan. Mom said you hate us now. She cries a lot. She said you're rich and mean. But I found something in her desk when I was looking for glue. I think you should see it. Inside was a printed email. From Claire to an old friend. Dated 3 days before the football game. Ethan's card is still saved in my wallet from last year. He'll notice after a few grand, but by then we'll have the TV and the courtside seats. He always caves when we cry. Worked since we were kids. Worst case, we crowdfund and make him look like the Grinch. Easy money. She planned it. Every tear. It was an accident. Every Santa's card. Scripted. I still have the letter. I still have the check framed on my wall, right next to the drawing Mason sent later of me as a superhero with a red circle slash over my face. Some nights I stare at both and wonder if boundaries feel like betrayal only to people who never had to build them. So tell me, because I still don't know. When someone teaches a child that love is spelled Take, and you finally refuse to pay the bill, are you protecting yourself? Or are you the one who broke the family? Now I need to hear from you. In the comments. If this happened to you, would you have forgiven her? Be honest. I'm still trying to figure out the answer.